Hey everyone, welcome back to The Hidden Brick, where today we're doing part 2 of the build of the LEGO Prince of Persia Quest Against Time, set number 7572. This set was from 2010, so I'm finally getting around to building a set that I've had for quite a long time. This is what we did in part 1. If you missed it, check out the links I have down below. You can get caught up. We have this pretty cool little play feature here where this thing chops down, and then there's some other stuff going on, but we're not going to go too much into it, especially if you've already seen part 1. All right, so we're moving on to our 4th bag. In addition to bag number 4, we also have instruction book 2. So we're beginning instruction book 2, and we have 2 more bags of parts, including this 4th bag. So that should get us pretty caught up with this set. All right, got all that dumped out. So we're gonna begin with a single plate here. And put another plate next to it. Attach this brick to hold it together. Another brick there, and another brick here. I have a tan plate, tall brick, and a 1x1. A lot of dark gray in this set. I think initially that's why I purchased this set. Honestly, the Prince of Persia theme was not very popular, and from what I hear, the movie that is related to this was not popular at all either, so it didn't last long. I picked this set up on clearance probably a good 7 years ago, and I think the only reason I bought it was the part selection that was in the set. If it wasn't for a decent amount of parts, I probably wouldn't have purchased this set, because I know for sure I may have only had one other Prince of Persia set, and I think I built it way before I had a YouTube channel, so the odds of me even remembering what it was is pretty slim, because honestly I don't remember. All right, got that. We have a corner sloped piece. It's really cool parts, kind of basic parts, but you know, when you build a lot of large mocs like I do, then it's those high quantity of basic parts is what I find that I need the most of. So sets like this are perfect for what I do. Alright, oh, almost dropped that slope on the floor. So this slope is going to go on a 1x1 brick. Go on top of the corner slope. Okay, just making sure I got everything. All of that looks good to me. 1, 2, okay, there's one more. I was about to say it shows 3 of these slopes, but I didn't see where the other one was, and there it is. All right, next step. We have a rock piece, put a tan plate, and then a dark gray plate. And we'll go there. Another one of these tall bricks right there. Tan plate there, and another tan plate here. I think the official Lego color for this is tan, but I think the Bricklink color is sand. I wish the colors would be the same on both, but they're not. So I've gone to typically call it by the Lego color and less of the Bricklink color. I don't order too much off of Bricklink. I find that with all the sets that I purchase, and so long as I'm buying them on sale or a halfway decent price, I've accumulated so many parts over the years that I really don't have the need to buy much on Bricklink. And then in addition to the sets that I buy, I'm also involved in my local Lego user group, and the benefits of all user groups, no matter where they're located throughout the world, is you get to buy, or you have the opportunity to participate in what's called a lug bulk, where you can buy large quantities of a select range of parts at a promotional price. So you don't get to buy too much. They limit on what choices you have, but whenever it is something that you know you'll use a lot of, then it's a good value. So definitely, I highly recommend anyone that is close to a Lego user group to participate in those groups. All right, we have a plate here and a plate here. Inverted slope, regular brick. And let's see, this whole piece drop on right there. So it's looking pretty good so far. Two more of these tall bricks. Something that I forgot to mention in part one of this video was that there are no stickers in this set. I noticed it when I dumped all the parts out, but I think I was rambling on about something else and I forgot to mention it. But that is something that pleases me, as sometimes stickers can be a nuisance. And if you don't put them on straight, that they look kind of bad. Okay. So what do we have here? We have a tan plate, a gray plate, two of these plates with clips. Straighten those out a bit. That's kind of just spinning around until we get something on there. Alright, so we're gonna put this jumper tile and a regular tile. And this will attach to there. So those plates with clips are more or less just kind of holding that on there. So that's pretty cool. And it's basically a little play feature. You push this and it'll explode that plate off. All right. Brick with a slope and a cheese slope. there. This is interesting. I didn't know this part existed. It's a dark reddish brown carrot. And it's basically used as some sort of flaming torch. I did not know we were going to get that piece. You know, I may have seen this in another set. It seems like there was another one here recently that had this. It may have been a Mighty Micro set. I don't remember if it was dark reddish brown. I'm curious now. I want to look. Alright, so we have some more slopes going on here. This piece will pop on right there. Trying to figure out where this went. Skull down there. We have a spear. I'll go there. 2x2 brick and another sloped brick right here. Have a corner slope with another cheese slope. Jumper tile. Missing a tile. Where is it at? I feel like I'm missing a tile somewhere. It's still in the bag. Yep, it's still in the bag. Check that out. I dumped out all the parts, but I didn't dump them all out. There's still one in there. Okay. So we have this going on here. That goes there. I have one more slope that I didn't put somewhere. Where was this supposed to go? I think I see where it was supposed to go. Let me back up. Quite a few steps. May or may not have put it on. Okay, that goes there. Yep, this one goes right there. All right. There we go. That completes our fourth bag of parts. Let's go ahead and move on to our fifth and final bag right now. Okay, we have all of our bag 5 out, ready to go. Let's start with this plate with a brick, another plate next to it. I have this feeling of a sneeze stuck. So I may sneeze here in a minute. I may not though. It's an annoying feeling when you have that. All right. Got that good there. All right. We have a slope, a corner brick, regular brick, do a tile, another corner slope, and that brick there. Another corner, tile, jumper tile, cheese slope. Two more corners and a 2x4 light gray tile. So it's kind of like this randomness of stacked bricks right now, but I'm sure it'll start to come together and make sense here before too long. That piece there, that looks good. So we have this tan plate, this white rail plate, another tan. And 3 more regular bricks. All right, so here's our light brick. This has been in this box for 8 years. This set was 2010 set, and it's 2018 as of recording this. So there's this little plastic tab in here that you pull out, and that will connect the battery to the, I guess, to the light part. So let's see if this thing actually still works. So I've pulled this tab out. And we'll give this a push and check that out. It still works. It's kind of a yellowish color. So what we're going to do is turn this over, put a couple plates on the bottom of it, turn it back over, and we got 2 tiles. And this will slide in right there. Okay. Now we have 2 1x3 tan plates, 2 1x1s. Some trans yellow pieces. Basically going to do a brick and a plate. Okay, we have a regular brick there, 2 slopes. 1 and 2. 2 more of our trans yellow bricks. Oops. Put those on too early. I was supposed to put a plate on the underside of them and then attach them. Luckily it comes off pretty easily. More. 1, 2. Trans yellow 1x1 round. We'll do those 2 there, 2 slopes, brick, another 1 more slope, another 1 there, and this gets a cheese slope. Bricks, regular brick, slope and a brick, cheese slope. Next is a 1x1 slope and the slope. Okay, this piece will go right there. Huh, that's interesting. So it shows, so from our first bag, we had this dagger piece, and it's showing you pushing the dagger in there, and that's what turns the light on. It's basically you have to push something through this hole, and that hole doesn't work, but this one does. So it must be something related to the scene in the movie. Never seen the movie. I don't think anyone has. So this whole piece attaches right up here. So that will complete that portion. And then we're gonna zoom out a bit. Bring this over. Connect the two parts together, just like that. So we have little booby trap pieces here. Let me pull these out. So if you have someone going through here trying to get into the, I don't know, temple or whatever this is, you've got these two things that'll chop down on them and keep them from getting in. If they happen to make it through that, they have this little rotating piece that they're gonna have to jump over to get in. If they make it through that, you can see, let's see if I can put him right here. Come on. All right, right there. You have this thing that chops down on them. If you make it through there, you're doing really good. You've got this thing that explodes. And if you make it through that, then you've made it to the top and you are the ultimate ninja warrior. All right. So that is going to complete the build of this. I'm going to put all of our figures up here. Put her right there in the middle of the traps. And we have a snake. Okay. All right, so I appreciate you guys watching. Tell me your thoughts of this set. I like it for the parts. There's a bunch of cool parts in here. I was hoping to get all these parts whenever I bought this set. That's kind of ultimately why I bought it. But you tell me your thoughts. Have you seen the movie? Do you like the movie? Is it worth it? I don't know. I haven't seen it. Probably won't see it. But curious to hear your thoughts on it. So if you want to see more videos just like this one, check out the links I have down below. Don't forget to subscribe. And you can see all my new stuff whenever it comes out, which is pretty much weekly, multiple times a week. So I've got a lot of videos always being published. So if you love this kind of video, you're in the right spot. And we will see you in the future.